right, Dana is back to tell us about that beautiful stretch of weather ahead.
I know, we got those bluebird skies out there. Actually matches your tie like perfectly, like the sky color today. And I know, very coordinated, I love it. Got a very blue vibe going on in here, and we match the sky, which means we'll be matching our weather for really like a good amount of time as we get into next week. We're gonna see a lot of sunshine. High temperatures today, though, a lot of us up into the upper 50s, some lower 60s. Keep in mind our average high temperature has dropped out of the 60s and is currently 59 degrees. Now, I mentioned those bluebird skies, not a cloud in the sky today here in Maine, and in fact, the closest area of cloud cover, despite an area of low pressure just off the coast that we saw a little bit of cloud cover from yesterday, if you were through areas of southern New England. The other areas of low pressure all the way out in the Great Plains, bringing some rain to North Dakota, but we have a very large area of high pressure that's going to be in control for our weather throughout the weekend and the first half of next week. Now, the center of this high is really just going to kind of meander around the southern Appalachian Mountains and then just off the east coast here, which means our temperatures will vary a little bit depending on if we're in northerly flow or southerly flow, but overall we're going to be looking at above average temperatures. Now, overnight tonight, we'll start to see some clear skies, and that means temperatures will likely drop down into the 30s, so we could see some patchy frost out there, though I would expect a little bit less than we saw last night. Another gorgeous afternoon for tomorrow. High temps in the upper 60s. Could see a couple low 70s out there too. And really just a beautiful day, a really great stretch coming up. A little bit more cloud cover possible on Sunday here. Might see some high clouds in the late morning to early afternoon, but still part of this dry stretch, still mostly sunny. High temperatures getting into the upper 60s and lower 70s once again. Now, if we're looking for the amount of precip we're going to see, it's going to be really not a lot until we get into the second half of next week when we'll have a cold front move through, and even that cold front won't really bring us that much precipitation. So it's a good week to get outside and enjoy the nice weather. However, not great for our drought monitor here. We do still have some drought conditions, particularly through the central and eastern areas of the state, and this will likely get a little bit worse before we're able to see some of that rain on Thursday of next week. It's feeling a little bit September-y. It feels like we're going back towards summer instead of towards winter. We're going to start seeing above average temperatures as we get into the weekend with highs in the 60s and 70s. I would expect Monday to be the warmest day of this stretch with the most 70s out there. Marine forecast sees 2 to 4 feet, small craft advisory in effect until tomorrow at 6 a.m. So here's a look at that 7-day forecast. Last half hour I said it could be described really in 3 words, which was sunshine, warm, and overall just a really great stretch. I know that isn't 3 words, but like it's just still really nice. Next chance of precip, like I mentioned, will be on Thursday, but that's pretty far out there. So guys, if you haven't really gotten a chance to get outside lately and enjoy that nice weather, I'm giving you permission. Let's go do it.
Will do.
Sounds good.
Dana, thank you.